What's up, Scorpio? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week ahead starting July 28th, 2025. Scorpio, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to the channel. I appreciate you. The deck I am using will be listed in the description box. Just going to cleanse the energies here from Dawn Libra's messages for the week, and we shall begin with your messages. All right, so energies here for Scorpio. Not reading any reversal, Scorpio. And the deck that I use periodically here has a very velvety, smooth back, so it's very difficult to shuffle these cards like I want to. So you'll see me mixing the cards up a little bit just to make sure that we get a good mixture here. All right. Energies here for Scorpio. All right, so let's do our final cut here, Scorpio, and begin the messages for you for the week. And we're going to begin with the very first card for you. We got the High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess, okay, making sure that you're paying attention to your intuition. We have the Seven of Wands. Following that, we have the Four of Swords. Following the Four of Swords, we have the King of Wands. Underneath the High Priestess, we have the King of Swords. Following the King of Swords, we have Destiny. Destiny would be the Wheel of Fortune. I want to make sure that it is the Wheel of Fortune. Scorpio, yes, Destiny is Wheel of Fortune. Up next, we have, oh, look at this. We got the Major Arcana, the Sun. Okay, Sun shines and smiles on Scorpio this week. We have the Seven. What is this? This would be the Seven of Wands. Yes. Oftentimes, no, this can't be the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is right here, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, this is why I always have to make sure. This is the Seven of Pentacles. Now, you see the branches here. I'm thinking that they were the wands, all right? So the pentacle is in the middle of the hand. Wow. Okay. So, you know, I like to catch my mistakes, Scorpio, as I see them. So, and I'm still a little leery about this Destiny card. I think it's the World card. I mean, the Major Arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. So on top of the King of Swords, and now we have the King of Pentacles, okay? On top of the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Knight of Swords. On top of the Sun, look at that. We have the Three of Cups. It's all about that happiness and celebration, you guys. The last card we're going to draw is we got the Major Arcana, the Emperor. All right, so let's pull this energy here together. It looks like it's going to be a fantastic week for at least some of the Scorpios that I'm reading for. Making sure that I'm, you know, calling the cards correctly. I'm almost sure that I am, but if not, we make mistakes, right? So we'll correct them. Anyway, we're going to start off with the very first card for you, Scorpio, is High Priestess. What I just talked about, making sure that you are paying attention to your intuition. She's here to help guide you, right? To make sure that you are always choosing and doing the things that are right for you moving forward. Several other energies come in alignment with the High Priestess. Opposites attract. It's a number 2, so it represents relationships. Also, too, since we didn't draw the Moon or the Seven of Cups here, someone is shielding secrets. Either you're shielding secrets from someone or someone possibly shielding secrets from you. Likes and crushes also come forward, but because we don't have the Seven of Cups or Moon, they're just lurking in the background in the shadows, okay? There also, too, could be something going on here for you this week, Scorpio, where the advice normally that comes from the High Priestess is just to have a little bit more patience. And you can attach that to whatever it is that's going on for you this week. All right, so the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, when it comes to actions or decisions, you know, to carry out, move forward, right? This is standing your ground. If you don't, then this is a card that comes through to be a reminder as a regret. So always carry through what you have intentions in terms of any actions or decisions this week, and you shouldn't have any problems. Four of Swords here. Four of Swords, rest, relaxation, rejuvenation, replenishment, detachment, quieting your mind, doing something exclusively just for you, Scorpio, okay? That doesn't include inclusivity with other people, other things. Could be just taking a day off from work, you know, reclaiming your independence, finding your own source of happiness. Some of you could be planning a future trip. Since we didn't get any of the movement cards here, you could be just planning a trip for the near future. King of Wands here, very focused on something, all right? Usually going after whatever it is that they're focused on. You have to put yourself in the energies of this King of Wands. This is you. So you're very intent. You're very passionate. A core card, of course, you know, I always talk about that expression of sexuality that's there. Could be sending in a burst of energy to any Scorpio out there that's creative, right? And help you along your pursuits. King of Wands. Up next now we have the King of Swords. So when it comes to those actions or decisions, major actions or decisions that you're about to undergo this week, very determined. Sometimes I always talk about with the King of Swords, those actions or decisions could be coming across as being cold and calculating, but very necessary. Okay, that's the King of Swords. Up next here now is Destiny, the world, major arcana, good fortune, right? Wheel of Fortune. One of my big money cards. This is the Wheel of Fortune. See, because I always talk about things that are fated or destined. This is destiny. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. So not only is it a big money card here, but anything that was unfortunate for you, the ability of the Wheel of Fortune turns that energy around in your favor. Again, fate and destiny. You could be somewhere this week, you know, Scorpio, something that you come across that you're fated to come across, that you're destined to come across. Big money if you're the risk-taking Scorpio that likes to do the casino runs, gamble, play the lottery, just play responsibly, right? Wheel of Fortune. Following that, you have the major arcana, the Sun. Well, the Sun is the most positive card in the tarot deck. So happiness, feeling, you know, energized, vibrant. Some Scorpios that I'm reading for could be just, you know, going through the week dealing with routine, normal health exams, checkups, any doctor orders for any blood work, x-rays, all falls underneath the energy of the Sun. When it comes to traveling here over top, the Four of Swords, planning a future trip. Maybe someone's planning a trip to the Caribbean, somewhere where it's warm, sunny, and welcoming. The yes answer to all romantic questions. Success could be attached to anything that's going on here for you, okay? Blessings and healing. Healing in the areas of emotional, physical, mental. That's the Sun. The most positive card in the tarot deck. Now, the card that threw me off, the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Seven of Pentacles, working hard for those coins, putting in the grind, okay? Could be a pay raise, could be saving up for something greater. On top of the King of Swords, we have the King of Pentacles. Money is looking good for you, Scorpio, this week, right? This could be for any Scorpio that I'm reading for in terms of a promotion, pay raise, job offer. This would represent the boss in the workplace environment and would represent the creditors. It also, too, could indicate that your financial situation is stable or about to become stable. Knight of Pentacles, one of my financially independent cards. It's only two that I read in the deck. So either you're financially independent, Scorpio, or you're striving to be. This will still represent a job offer, contract offer, right? On top of the destiny card. Maybe something happens to you when it comes to business or a career opportunity, or maybe that job that you were hoping to, snag. Very dependable, reliable, good money handlers, never stingy, selfish. That could be all your energy and how other people view you. Next up, on top of the sun, is the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is in the form of celebrations. Okay, birthdays, anniversaries, spending good quality time, with family members, romantic partners, friends, could be co-workers afterward for, happy hour. Last card I draw for you, and I forgot, before I forget, your shadow. I'm doing shadow energies, and, I forgot in last Libra's video. So you had the devil. Okay, so we'll talk about the major arcana, the devil. But the emperor here is about you being in control or weak. This is you. Again, so you got the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. All these cards here indicate, and then the emperor, promotions, leadership, boss mode. So you could be promoted. Okay? You could be promoted, asked to lead over others. Definitely indicate boss energy. The character here will represent an attachment to you, Scorpio. They're over in spirit now. Could be a father figure. They may have did some sort of time in the military, worked in the court systems. Okay. Some of you guys may have to deal with, or if you're not working in the court system, may have something to do involving the courts. Shadow energy is the devil. Well, the devil shows up here. It's just a reminder that there's something that you're doing, Scorpio, that you need to address, bring up to the surface, something that you're repeating that's not healthy for you in the long term. So a lot of energy comes out of that. It could be your own bad personal habits. It could be dealing with toxic energies, relationships. It could be, toxic environments, toxic communities. Your work environment could be toxic. Your definitely your relationship and connection with other people could be toxic. Addictions, your addictions, their addictions, drinking, smoking, gambling, anything in excess, anything that you're repeating. Again, that's not healthy. Unrequited love, obsession. It could be a Scorpio that I'm reading for that lives and dies to work. All they do is work. And if that's the case, then, the other areas of your life may be suffering. Family life, romantic life, platonic life. But the devil is just here to be a reminder, because it is a major arcana and it will play out. And you got some very powerful major arcanas in this spread. You have the High Priestess, you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Sun, you have the Emperor. Now you have the devil. Okay. So whatever it is that you need to break free from, that's casted out there to you by the devil, do it and be done with it. Okay. Because this is always coming through to let you know that there's something that's still not quite right. Involving, yourself or the persons that you are connected to, something that you're doing repeatedly. Okay. All right. So this is what I have for you, Scorpio, this week here. I do apologize for me, stumbling a little bit. I caught my mistakes, but this is how I read, Only take what's going to work for you, leave the rest alone. Please, you guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And have a safe, great week ahead. Again, I feel that this is very positive energies for some Scorpios that's going to unfold for you this week. So we just have to wait and see what the week brings. Yes, always come back to get more of these messages from me, Scorpio, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.